Oh, finally. Lovely. Before we start, I'd like just to make a mention of this. This is Pikachu. You can catch it in Viridian Forest. It's a, 5% chance encounter rate, Kai, you say?
Yeah.
Because Kai knows these things. Pikachu is the flagship Pokemon of Pokemon. If you watch the anime, you'll know that Ash had his Pikachu. Pikachu's an electric type. It's very quick, high special attack. However, it's very, very low defense, both special and physical. It means it's pretty good as an electric type. I'm going to see if I can catch it. Oh, well, I'm not going to have a Mankey anymore. It's definitely quicker than Mankey. I see it does know an electric type move, which is kind of nice at the start. However, the one issue with the Pikachu is it's going to be useless for the first gym. As we saw there, it also has an annoying, for me, fairly useful if you're using it, nature. Physical hits may cause you to get paralysed. I'll explain paralysis. When we're actually...
Don't wipe. Don't wipe. If this fails, you might wipe.
I'll explain paralysis when we actually get into the actual
Please
episode.
wipe.
Oh god. Oh my god.
What?
Why would you do that?
Oh, I'm so terrified. I'm genuinely worried that we're going to get a KO.
You should have been wiped there.
Yeah,
Pikachu had a serious
have
lapse of judgment.
Oh, come on.
Oh my days.
Oh, what are you doing?
I love how Kai's on the other team.
I just really want to see you get wiped.
He needs someone to share his pain.
There we go.
Seriously,
We
that
caught a
Pikachu
Pikachu.
would have had you.
I'd have healed if it hit me with a thunder shot. As you can see there, Pikachu, mouse Pokemon, it's electric type. It's a pretty good member of the team. I'm not going to nickname it. I'm not going to use it. But there you go. Pikachu is in Viridian Forest. Now,
Shocking.
on to the episode. Shocking, isn't it? Hello everybody and welcome back to Pokemon Leafgreen. I'm a Skeptical Gamer and I'm joined by these two idiots. Again. As you saw at the start of the episode, a Pokemon we've already managed to forget. It's Pikachu. Anyway, he's now a proud member of our team for as long as it takes us to run desperately to a Pokemon Center.
Your party's not looking so good.
Not so hot, is it? No.
You ready for a wipe?
We're ready for what?
A wipe.
A wipe?
no.
I'm not getting a wipe.
Yeah.
Because we're already in Pewter City. I know, Andy. Quell your disappointment, please. You get to get your Mankey, or should I say, you mad bro, back on its feet. Excellent. Right. Now, the PC. It's a good time to introduce it. The PC in every Pokemon Center can be used to store your Pokemon. That's its primary use. You can also store items. And you can later on, and you can also get your Pokedex evaluated. Oh, that was, no, didn't mean to do that. Here you go, we have someone's PC where you can store your Pokemon. You'll find out who someone is through the course of the game. Our PC where we can store items and mail. And
mail?
Yeah?
Have you ever used mail?
No, it's the most pointless thing ever, but you can still use it. And Professor Oak's PC where you can go there and he'll rate your Pokedex for you. Basically tell you how bad you are at catching Pokemon. Anyway, onwards to explore. Now, this is Pewter City. I don't think there's anything too interesting here, so we'll have a quick look around. Just choose this house randomly. Yes. There we go. That's true. Yeah, there you go. He told us something genuinely interesting we hadn't explained before. If you manage to paralyze or poison or put to sleep or freeze a Pokemon, or paralyze it, I've already said that, it becomes easier to catch. Its catch rate goes down, which is very useful. Yeah, we should try going out this way. No one needs a gym. Oh, wait. And you guys can't hear this, but we have the most jaunty music in the world. As this helpful man shows us to the Pokemon gym. Just as well, because it saves me having to press the keys, because I'm lazy.
Saves you having to find it.
Exactly. It's been so hard. Go take on Brock. Do you guys think we have the right stuff?
No.
Yeah.
No. Oh,
We have 2
it's a
potions.
split decision.
Could end badly.
You've got a
Actually,
Mankey. Do you not
Yeah, I get-
believe in your Pokemon?
Mankey's gonna gain bear levels from this.
It is.
Yeah, but... Yeah.
This guy gives us some useless advice. I
just
checked
give one
I'm leading
trainer.
with Mankey.
Oh, there's only
Let's
one.
do this. There is only one on this, yes.
I always thought they had two.
Oh, it's not
Anyway, I'm rather happy that we have Mankey with low kick, because obviously low kick, the heavier the Pokemon, the higher the damage, and fighting is super effective against rock, which is what this gym is.
Oh my god, it's level 10.
But lots of rock Pokemon are quite heavy.
Oh dear.
That will help, but I can still see it killing you in one.
Andy has faith in his choice.
This is what happens when you skip those trainers.
It's true, we haven't gone back and ground the trainers yet. Don't worry, I'm pretty sure your Mad Bro can carry this. See? Because that genius had the most stupid AI ever, we're going to defeat it.
Gonna get mad levels.
We are going to get mad levels.
Next level leveling.
Next level, oh, slow clap. Taxi for Kai. That's terrible. Especially the Sandshrew, which isn't actually a ground type.
You're screwed, man.
Do we risk it? Sorry, it is a ground type. What am I saying? It's not a rock type. It's a ground type. Now this is the reason why I wouldn't bring a Pikachu into this gym, and also part of the reason why Charmander is not the greatest starter for this gym, because Charmander is weak to rock, and I think also weak to ground. Am I right?
Yeah. I think.
I think my Pokemon knowledge might be actually letting me down here. I've got a feeling that it's not weak to ground. It's just weak.
Don't know, but I can tell you for certain that it's weak to water.
Well done. Yes, fire is indeed weak to water. Who'd have thought it? Anyway, either way, Charmander is weak to rock, and more importantly, fire does very little to rock Pokemon, which means that Charmander in its current state is not much use, because normal types also do little to rock types. Right, I'm thinking at this point I might switch to Charmander, because this is only a ground type, and the fact that it's using Defense Curl won't affect Charmander's Ember, because Ember uses Special Attack, because it's a fire type move. So, come on, Kasabian, please don't let me down. Excellent, some decent damage.
Oh, if these had half decent AI, you'd be so wiped.
Yeah, the newer generations have excellent AI, actually. I was playing Black and White 2, and they were regularly doing the thing that I would have done. which is to say, ruthlessly destroying my Pokemon. Anyway, a burn and accuracy down. Accuracy down is one of the most annoying things you can do ever. If you're playing competitively, please don't do it. It's so lame. Basically, just makes your moves less likely to hit. Anyway,
Unless you get a Pidgey with Keen-Eye.
Yes, there are abilities that prevent your accuracy from being lowered. That is true. I didn't look at Mankey's ability. What is Mankey's ability? We'll find out.
It is... Oh, I know this. It's Vital Spirit,
Is it?
and it stops it from falling asleep.
Oh, that's pretty good. That's a pretty good ability.
It's not bad.
That's not bad at all. The ability, each Pokemon has its own ability. Some different types of Pokemon can have different abilities, but you can't have two at once. So as you see here, yes, Vital Spirit. So Mankey can't put to sleep. That's a good ability. I like that. And Charmander has Blaze. All Charmanders have Blaze. When your HP falls below a third, your fire-type moves are increased by, I think, 1.5 times. So you can really get some decent stacks on Charmander, because as a fire-type using a fire-type move, it also gets a stack, which is nice. So you can, if your Charmander's the last Pokemon and you're down to a weak spot, it can be really, really useful as a sweeper.
Can't Mankey get, what's that one
Let's drop a save here.
where, one of its abilities is where it boosts its attack? If
Yeah, I thought that. If...
it drops a stat.
Inner Focus, you mean, where if it flinches it increases its speed.
No, it's like, if something drops its or a stat, doesn't really matter what, it boosts its attack.
Oh. I don't know.
I can't remember what it's
I don't
called.
know if that's even an ability. I don't remember it.
I'll find out, hold on.
Anyway, are we going to face Brock? Are we ready?
Nah, why not?
I think we're ready. Hear that? His Pokemon are all rock hard.
Yeah, it is.
Nudge,
Defiant.
nudge, wink, wink.
Defiant is the ability.
Is it? What does it do?
Boost your attack by 2 stages for every stat drop.
Wow, that's amazing. Which generation is that? Which generation's that in?
I have a
That's,
feeling it might be the new ones, like
Yeah.
black and white.
that is a ridiculous ability. Oh, critical hit, that's a good start. And it's defense curling. And we have the amazing music. Gym leader battle.
Yeah, it must be the newer ones.
Oh god. Oh, we got tackled. Yep, I'm thinking Mankey might definitely be a bit of a glass cannon here. Where are you mad, bro?
He's 220 XP.
As you can see here, picking up a Mankey actually isn't a bad... Its defense still isn't going up, Andy. Its
I
attack
never
is
said it
double its
would. I
defense.
never said it would.
I wait for the day when your Mankey misses and it gets wiped in one.
No, I'm not sure. Because this Onyx is really, really heavy. As anyone know, Onyx is huge. And my hope is, A, that I'd be faster, and B, this is going to do massive... Oh!
Good hit.
Yes! Yeah.
That is
so lucky. Thing just got wiped out.
Yes! Yes! I genuinely thought we might lose that, guys. That's amazing.
Right hook.
It was a kick.
Times.
Right kick.
I can't believe you got 2 critical hits in that game.
Yeah, actually,
That was outrageous.
Hey, guys, episode 3, and that's our first badge.
Jeez, at this rate, we'll be finished by... episode...
Do the maths, Andy.
Odd. Dunno.
Oh, excellent. We've actually made some great progress, unlike Golden Sun. Which makes no sense, considering as how we spent large parts of this game just standing around doing nothing.
Yeah.
And he gives us a TM. TMs are single use in every generation up until Black and White and onwards, where they become multi-use. They teach a move to a Pokemon that is able to learn that move, so you can't just teach any Pokemon any move. And, you know, so save them up for Pokemon that you think could use them. Try and create clever movesets on your Pokemon. You know, go to town. Why not?
Technical machine.
It is indeed a technical machine. Anyway, we want to head out this way. Not because I want to go out this way immediately, but
Yes.
yeah, Professor Oak's aid, and he gives us the running shoes.
Speed boost.
Press the B button to run. This, when this was introduced in Ruby and Sapphire, it was the greatest thing ever.
It's the best addition they've ever made.
Oh,
You couldn't go back to a previous game, that's how.
Basically, until before Ruby and Sapphire, and then these were the games that were released after Ruby and Sapphire. These are a remake of the first Pokemon games. If you didn't know that, what's wrong with you? Before that, you didn't get a speed boost at all until you got to the bicycle, which isn't generally until around the 3rd gym. You had to plod your way around at that speed.
No one ever
So-
uses the bike. You end up running everywhere.
No, you just register bike to select.
Yeah.
But like, it's just easier to run.
It is. Look how much quicker it is. I don't feel bad about talking to people now. I do know what you're doing. He's spraying Repel. I didn't... Yeah, no, what are you doing? He's spraying Repel to keep wild Pokemon out of his garden. We could grab some Repels, but... actually, I'm going to, because I know what's coming up. So,
yeah.
this gives a chance to show you what's in the mart. We can buy more Pokeballs. I'm going to, because I only have 2. Because I wasted loading that Pikachu. More potions, I've got 5. Antidote heals poison. Paralyze heals paralysis. Awakening wakes you up. Burn heal heals a burn. Escape rope lets you escape from a dungeon. I'm going to grab 3 of those because I always do. And Repel, which will repel wild Pokemon. Any Pokemon that are lower level than your Pokemon, the friend of your party, they'll be repelled for 100 steps. I'm going to burn all my money on 5 Repels because... Take it from me, no spoilers, but coming up is somewhere where you might want Repels. Anyway, onwards! Onwards to the land of... Can avoid her. We can't avoid him.
Oh, life's hard.
It is hard. Oh, no, I don't want... Actually, I do want to save. We just beat Brock. Victory?
You don't... No.
Don't what?
It's not going to cut out on you.
No, I know, but still. Apparently he saw us in Viridian Forest. I doubt
That's
it.
the least informative intro ever.
I doubt it since we ran away from all of the bug catchers bar 2.
Okay, I saw you once.
I know you.
I briefly saw you run.
No, I think you mean I briefly saw you walk really slowly past me because you didn't have special shoes on that allow you to run. Still makes no sense to this day.
I don't think it ever will make sense.
That, and even though the bicycle's folding, how do you fit it in your bag along with everything else?
Witchcraft.
That's what it is. It's witchcraft.
Wizardry.
How does a Pokemon fit
Harry
into a
Potter.
Pokeball?
Shall not come to Hogwarts. You've seen the anime. Lasers.
Lasers.
Pokemon are racking up the levels here. It's amazing. All these Caterpie, tell you what. Whoa. It's hard work.
They basically spoon feed you levels. In the
Yeah.
They do. Which is ironic because if you pick a Charmander and don't grab a Mankey, it can actually be really hard to beat Brock. You can run out of trainers to fight and have to end up grinding on wild Pokemon, especially in the originals.
You have to be slightly lucky as well, like them just spamming defense curve.
Yeah, it makes it easier.
Using tackle.
Sorry, I didn't have to fight this guy, but I accidentally did. Oh well. Maybe he'll have something new. I doubt it. He's probably just got Rattatas.
Whee!
Lo and behold. Oh well.
Surprise, surprise.
Exactly. However, if I was sensible, I'd have led with Mankey, since fighting is super effective. Another crit! Fighting is super effective against normal type. So actually, these two Pokemon we've got here are quite good at taking out most of the basic types you'll find. They're good against Rock, they're good against Normal, they're good against Bug.
Decent level of synergy.
What'd you say?
Decent level of synergy.
What kind of a phrase is that? It's got good synergy. It has a good aura.
That's the word.
And Ekans, we haven't seen this before. I'm going to explain Ekans because I like Ekans. Ekans is a poison type, and as we see here, it can have the ability Intimidate, which lowers your attack, the opponent's attack. It's a good ability. Ekans is actually a pretty solid Pokemon. I've used it before. I'd recommend it. Poison types are generally quite good. They learn, obviously, lots of moves that poison, but they also learn various sort of stat stalling moves, and also some of the better status lowering moves, which is kind of useful. Ekans evolves into Arbok, which is basically just a slightly bigger snake. Fun fact, Ekans backwards is snake, Arbok backwards is cobra, but with a K. How about that? It doesn't learn the greatest attacking moves in the world, but I mean, if you're looking for a poison type, which I think most people should, I'm not going to spoil whether or not we have a poison type on our team coming up. I'd say if you... What'd you say?
Do we?
Do we? I'm not sure. I was saying that because I can't remember. I don't think we do, actually. The poison types are good. I would recommend a poison type. The only thing I would say is that, in my opinion, Wheezing is slightly better. That's all I'll say. Anyway, here we have a choice of two trainers. You want the Bug Catcher or the Lass? What do you say, guys?
Lass.
Yeah. She might have
I have a horrible feeling if I step here, she's going to walk up and force me to fight them both.
That would be hilarious, wouldn't it?
No, I would just fight the Bug Catcher.
It would be hilarious.
Be hella.
Be banned.
Oh my god. That's what descended to.
What else did you expect? I'm going to be honest.
Also, I'm pretty sure I can just spam flamethrower, if only, Ember, and take out these bugs. Also, you might have a Kakuna, which we haven't explained yet.
It's basically the Weedle version.
Basically,
of Metapod.
it's another Metapod. That's all you need.
It's a yellow Metapod.
And here is the reason why Leafgreen is easier than the original games, because they took pity on you if you chose Charmander, and by level 13 it learns Metal Claw, which is a Steel-type move. Now, Steel types weren't in the original series. They're one of the two new types that were introduced in Crystal, and obviously Gold and Silver before that, which was Generation 2, along with Dark, Steel and Dark. Steel types are very defensive. They are my favourite type. They have not because they're necessarily the best, I just think they're the best. They're the most defensive, and that's how I like to play. I actually don't think we have a steel type in our in our eventual team either, do we?
It's because you were all like, no, we can't pick ones that we've used.
Yeah, thing is, I've used most of the steel types before, and I wanted to experiment with other Pokemon. It's kind of fun. Anyway, here we have a Kakuna, as we said before. It's just a Metapod, but yellow.
Oh, and we couldn't get Skarmory because it's leaf green.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I wanted to get Skarmory.
In case you hadn't guessed, Skarmory is very, very good.
Although I've never used it before.
It's very good.
Yeah, I know.
It both attacks and defends like a boss.
Although it's a bitch to get most of the time.
Yeah, it is very
Probably why I never got
Why
it.
are we discussing Skarmory in the early stages of a game where you can't catch Skarmory?
Because it's better than discussing Caterpie and Metapod.
It is true.
You mad? Oh, I should have sent out you mad, bro.
Why does that sound like you're mad, bro, for this? You mad, bro?
XP.
We're about to enter somewhere, not to spoil, where I'm going to these repels, and there are many Pokemon that you mad bro can slay.
I guess.
Also, Kasabian is my Pokemon, and he shall not be bested by yours.
We'll see. We shall see.
Oh, more battles. Bugcatcher. This route is sadly a little bit of a grind.
So we're Orc.
We are Orc, indeed. Yes. Thank you for that. There's not much we can really say here. It's like... There's always a stage in Pokemon games, generally around after the second or third gyms, where it's just like, here's a load of trainers on a route, kind of grind your way up them. And... I mean, and for the purpose of this LP, I'm trying to like make it as not just full of stodge as possible, but I can't avoid all this stodge.
I think the worst one was in the original, just after you beat Misty, and they have that like long bridge with about 7 trainers on, and then they have that walky grass path thing with another 7 trainers.
Avoid him, we can avoid that. There was a lass back there who has a Jigglypuff, just avoid her like the plague. I think he doesn't battle you good. You
can get a Jigglypuff in that grass to the right.
Can. Do you want to go back and look for a Jigglypuff?
No, not at all.
No.
Not even in the slightest.
We'll do a bio on Jigglypuff because we will run into one in a bit. Anyway, now that we've arrived at this Pokemon Center out in the middle of nowhere, which is quite a rarity, and we've noticed out in the corner there was what looked like a cave.
Dom dom dom.
Next time on Pokemon Leaf Green, we're going to go spelunking in Mount Moon. So, I'm a Skeptical Gamer. They were...
Hopeless.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Even
that's a good one.
Even
I
admit
should have said awkward.
even admit themselves
Should
now.
have said awkward.
Next time,
Oh.
Kai, next time.
This was Pokemon Leaf Green. You've completely ruined my flow for the outro. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for putting up with us.
Oh, good time.
You make me sad.